All right. So, right from last time, we defeated the big bad cloaker, and it sounded like you guys wanted to take at least a short, if not maybe a long rest at this point.
I think a long rest is necessary. Otherwise, we're going to not make it very much further.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have no health. I have no hit dice left. I am pretty much out of spell slots. Malenko is looking rough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually at full health, but I've used all my hit dice, and
Right, right. No, I'm just making sure, right? I'm also getting used to, I would, whereas I guess with 5e, they try to make it into more of a slow burn. Seems to burn faster in Tales of the Valiant.
It seems like it. Yeah, that was a rough fight the last time. That sonic concussion blast or whatever he screamed, like woof, that hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, so we should check the room. Malenko's gonna start throwing rocks up at the ceiling to make sure there isn't any other ones up there.
Sure, no worries. So I mean, you're throwing rocks. You know, nothing seems to jump down at you. Yeah, so it seems okay.
It doesn't put him too much more at ease, but I know he will do perception check as he does that, I guess. And
Okay.
uh can the bat help him?
I mean, the bat can give you eyes. I don't think the bat's going to do much if you wanted to, like, um, look for secrets or something like that, right? Like, normally, like, if they hit or tap around or something like that, the bat can't do that. But the bat's a pair of eyes.
Yeah,
If you,
yeah. I'm doing a tapping around with rocks, and he's doing the sonar echolocation thing that the bats do.
all right, are you
But
are you
I'll do a regular perception.
are you going to go up to where um, cripes? I forgot the character's name. Sorry, blanked out.
And or
Honora.
whatever. Yeah.
Honora was up there,
Yeah.
right? There was like a ledge
Uh-huh.
that she was walking around. Are you going to go up there as well?
Well, if the rocks don't disturb anything, yeah, he'll climb up and he'll be like, "Hey, you guys, make sure nothing can get in the door. I'm gonna make sure nothing's still in here." And like, he's gonna ask for help to keep an eye out as he's just doing dumb stuff. Because like, yeah, I have terrible perception, so someone more sightly keep an eye out and look for things as he's doing dumb shit.
Yeah, seems safe to
yeah.
you.
Door isn't going to be a problem. That's spikeable.
Cool.
Yeah, you're going to spike the door. That's fine.
Yeah, if we're going to take a long rest, that's like the first thing you do.
Yeah, I understand. Makes sense.
Oh, Claudius rolling fucking high. Oh, I didn't even see our armas too. Oh, you two are catching up for my slack. Fuck yeah.
That's why I didn't even bother rolling.
Fair enough.
No, you're doing the door, Holgrim. You're doing the door.
You guys checking both
Yeah.
the dome 30 foot up, 30 foot up as well as the lower part, just so I know what you guys are checking.
That would probably be the best bet, yeah. Claudius can help me look up top with his good eyesight, and Zaralma could be checking out downstairs as Holgrim is doing the fucking.
He actually, it's not eyesight. He actually licks the entire walls, all the walls.
I love it. I forgot
Dude,
about that.
That's a lot of spit to lick that many walls.
That's okay. I think I've still got to create food and water spell if we need it.
There you go. There we go. All right. I'll say to you guys, you search around the room and so forth. I'll share water. When you check the upper area along the ledge, You do find a secret door up there.
You find a what?
Secret door.
Oh, a secret door.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I see how we're leaving this room.
All right, cool. We should make sure this one's safe and barricaded off so nothing can get in while we're resting. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, cool. Just toss up a couple of those thingies, and I could do it. I think.
Okay. I mean, wedging a door is not hard, so I'll let you try.
Even a clown can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
no problem. You wedge a couple of those spikes into the secret door up top. Not a problem.
If there's a ledge big enough to if the ledge is big enough for me to lay down on, Malenka will probably sleep up there to make sure nothing sneaks up on them, and we'll do watches and stuff, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll assume that one of the people who aren't here will take a watch.
And Nora is super tired and will take the mid watch, right?
There you go. I need to find where I'm at.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, you don't recover all hit dice on a sleep. I forgot about that part.
No, you don't.
No.
I was going to go and take a look to make sure it's not different than 5e, right? I don't think you get them all back in 5e either. You just get, yeah, go ahead.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just agreeing. Yeah, we only get half our hit dice.
I gotta use some luck. I've been gaining it, but haven't used it yet, and I'm at 4, and I know that hitting 5 is bad.
No, you can have 5, but if you get more than 5, that's when you have to roll.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna start willy-nilly adding points to rolls.
Yeah, if you do
Wait.
2 points or something, it gives you advantage, I think.
I just failed an ability check. That means I get to add a luck, right?
Sure. Add yourself a luck.
Oh, you get them for ability checks too? Oh.
I'm not too sure. I'll reread luck again.
I'm pretty sure you do. Well, maybe not. I know it's certainly saving throws and attacks, but I'd have to take a look on actual ability checks.
Oh no, it's failing an attack roll or a save. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Or at least that's what my feat is for, a feature.
That makes sense. Let's see.
We'll take those off. Oh, what that mean? Oopsies.
All right, let's do this. Okay. So, yeah. Right. So the ledge. Yeah, it's doable. It says here the ledge is about 3 foot wide. So it's certainly enough to comfortably walk on, and I mean, as long as you don't roll over in your sleep, you'll be fine.
I was gonna say I've slept in narrower places.
There you go. Because it's a long way down if you roll over in your sleep. All right. So we got an order for who's doing what here.
Being the least injured, I'll take the last watch in the morning.
Okay.
Or what passes for morning here underground?
Sure.
Malenko will do first because he just wants to go to bed. Oh shit! I just nat 20'd on a perception check for a watch. Fuck. Any other time would have been beautiful. But at least I know he could do it.
If everyone else wants to give me a perception check for their time in the watch.
He'll take one of his little jangly balls and stuff like that and make a little tripwire alarm thing for the door. So if the door happens to move somehow, it'll jingle jangle. The secret door up top.
Sure. Got it.
Yeah, attach it to the spikes. Convenient attachment point.
That works. 1, 2, 3. Claudius, give me your perception check. Oh, I got yours. Who am I missing? I'm missing... Oh, Holgrim's.
Oh, yeah, where is my...
Okay, DM, I'm just going to add more to my perception check roll, but that's just to get rid of the 2 accidental luck I gave myself.
Okay, fair enough.
So, it's, yeah, just to get rid of them.
Sounds good. I'll say that for... let's see. What's the order here? The order is... I don't know if I have an order. So I'll just say for...
It goes Malenko,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I think we rolled in order, actually.
Oh, okay.
And
Then I'll...
sitting right here against this door. If anybody tries to open this door, I will feel it.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll say for your first watch there, Malenko, while you're having watch, you hear outside the door some heavy footsteps, like this kind of, walking outside the door, with a 22,
It's just a 20. Don't ignore the +2. I just accidentally added
all right,
luck and
dirty
only
20.
waited. Yeah, just a 30-20, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, actually, it's not because you have no extra thing. It's actually a natural 20.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
Yeah, no worries. So, with that, you would surmise that there's like heavy creature outside. Might be one of those minotaurs that you had fought before, but whatever. It doesn't mess with the door and just keeps on walking.
the downstairs or the upstairs secret door?
Downstairs door.
All right, cool. Just double checking.
That's fine. Yep, fair enough.
Thank you.
Uh,
He'll whisper it to Hogrim somehow and just be like, "They're still roaming calls looking for us." And like he'll just let everyone know to stay quiet for their watches too.
That's fine.
Pardon me. So I guess no bardic singing inspiration or rest is for this one.
Well, you're getting all your stuff back anyway, so right. What would be the point of it? Like you're getting all your hit points back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't tell me you were doing it anyway, so I.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no Bardic bullshit, because there's two of us technically in the party that like we know to keep quiet through this in this room. Because I think there's some Bard feature at like level 5 or some shit that I don't have, but maybe in our house that you could like just tell a story and people get like temp HP or some bullshit.
Let's see. I know there's. I had it up from earlier. There's font respiration, which you now regain all uses of your bardic inspiration when you finish a short or long rest. In addition, you can use your bardic inspiration dice in a new way. Ooh. When a creature within 60 feet you hear or fails a save ability check, attack roll, you can use a reaction. Yeah, it has nothing to do really for a long rest thing. That's fine. Okay.
No worries, all good. Like I
All right.
said, yeah, we're just chilling.
I'll say the rest of the time goes with no real issues, and you all wake up, and yeah, you are refreshed, and you have some of your hit dice back, and all your other abilities reset.
Whoa, let's get out of here. Do you guys would think it's funny if we booby trap this door, but mark it off somehow that we booby trapped it and then leave through the secret door? Or do you just want to leave through the secret door? Because like I don't got any explosions or anything. Like he might put like a bucket of water up top just to like prank someone if they open this door after we leave.
Or we could just leave it spiked.
I know, but like, what if we need to get back in this room later?
Well, then you'd be pranking yourself.
But then I know about it. Like, it just you're ruining my fun. And he just like stomps off and like gets ready to climb the rope back up to the secret door.
And Hargrim tries really hard not to smile at your discomfort.
Yeah, true to being a clown. He just wants to fuck around and like, mess with people.
And true to Charisma 6, I like raining on your parade.
I get. We make it good. I like this dynamic.
All right, so you're gonna
All
go
right.
through the secret door.
Yeah, we'll find a way up there.
All right, fair enough. Everyone,
Well,
we reset you.
get a couple of us to climb up there, and then like help Claudius, open up the door, and then help Claudius and stuff like that get through after the door's all opened.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna switch maps. Let's do this guy. Boop. All right, let me just do one more thing real quick.
That's a pretty boring map.
It is. Here, I'll put you on the edge. 1 second. Yeah. You're all
Mine's taking forever to load today, so I'll be with you in a couple minutes on the map.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm stuck at 98% also.
Oh yeah, you too. Okay, yeah, it's not just me. Sweet.
Oh,
I don't feel.
interesting. My internet seems to be working all right. Let me know if you have trouble loading still. Give it a couple more seconds.
Well, I moved to my bedroom. I'm usually in the living room, so close to the router. So maybe that's part of it.
I'm hardwired, so.
Oh,
Yeah, I am
so
too.
No, it's just the computer. It's just the site, I guess. Today, just
Yeah, I don't trust Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I usually don't too. I usually hook up my gaming systems to the landline for sure.
Well, I've done too much IT security to trust Wi-Fi.
Fair enough. All right, you know they're dirty. Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yep.
Oh, hey, look, a circle.
It is a circle. I'm gonna take a look here.
But is it the circle of life?
Hmm. All right, give me a second here. What did they do here? Yep. Uh, you're not doing that. Huh. Okay. I don't care.
Do,
So, sorry about
do you
this.
guys think this is its nest? And he like looks around as he whispers this quietly to Zarama right beside him. Oh shit,
There you go. Ooh, with sound effects.
that was cool.
Let's do.
That's the room we just came out of.
Yep.
So guys, be careful. Is this like a sandy floor or is it still like stonework?
No, it's still like stonework.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, just be careful. Keep your eyes out for anything. Watch where you step. You know that kind of shit, guys. You know I
So,
believe in us.
so is this a ledge up above the floor, or
Yeah, that's the ledge that goes around the circle.
so how far down is the floor?
30 feet.
Same as the other room.
Well, you're at the 30-foot ledge when you're on the circle there. So you're looking down into the
Oh,
other
So
room.
this is
oh,
the same
okay,
room.
It is the same room that you are in,
okay.
yes.
So this is the
Oh,
same
okay.
room that we were already in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was thrown off by the other room being square.
Oh, because right, it's a circular dome up top, so that's why they made it look. Yeah,
Okay,
we won't get into the geometry of it all. I'm with you. No worries.
so this is the new direction to go.
Yes, the new direction to go is to the east. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm killing these perception rolls, guys. Woo!
All right, I go east. Here I go.
Okay.
Am I dead yet?
Um, don't think so.
What's that? What is this?
You
I peek
know,
around.
I was trying to read what the heck they stuck there in the new in the new thing, but I couldn't find it. So I don't think it's anything of consequence.
So I like Malenko tries to be sneaky and like peeks around the corner with his light to see what's down the
Yeah.
hall.
And
But
the
like everyone can buy him, so he's just being goofy at this point, I guess.
Yeah. In the original module, that's not there. And I opened up the original module to try and figure out why they stuck these symbol there. And, you know, I'm not going to read their original crappy module to try and find it. And it wasn't obvious with the, in the description of the room. So I just moving on.
Maybe it was just like a crank to open the secret door or some bullshit. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm playing the original module more than I'm playing the new one that Wizards came up with because, yeah.
That's fair. But as we going down the hallway, Malenko will be doing like that silly stealth thing where he like tiptoes along the wall and like picture the mask trying to be stealthy, and then he's doing like rolls to the other side, or like the Paul Blart Mall Cop when he's trying to sneak around, like rolling around.
Yes, that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah. Like he's doing that type of silly shit, trying to sneak around. So he's like cutting in front of you guys, like rolling on the ground in front of you, like yeah, but he's like pretending to be stealthy. So like he's not actually being stealthy. He's just pretending to be.
Oh, look. A door and a passage.
Yes. You don't have to listen to that. Worry about that fog.
That curved wall is suspicious.
Mmm.
Maybe it's another door. Look, it's got another one of these little twisty things, or yeah, I know this mark here, or like I'm just gonna pretend it's not there. So like, what's maybe there's a door, guys. Hooker, you want to check it out? I believe in you.
I'd rather
I
check
won't.
out the door that is a door.
I won't even make you spin. You pretty well just by taking a quick look at it, see that there is a similar secret door to the one you opened.
I wonder if
north
those are supposed. I wonder if he just hit the head on the nail there. Are those cranks to open the doors from this side?
Maybe. Didn't put it in the original thing, and I don't like. Yeah, they don't say anything about it, so I don't know.
Whatever.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Rock paper scissors or rock paper claw for what door to open first? Oh, where's the scary lady going? You want to check out the rest of the hall before we do anything else?
Zarama always, she's not saying anything on the thing, but she always likes to check out doors. Yeah. Hey, you found another one.
Ooh, good job. And he pats you on the shoulder, like, yeah, good job, good thinking. Ooh. So, what one do you guys want to do? The proper door, or figure out where these two secret doors lead? Ooh, I'm just afraid we'll see those more of those cliff thingies. Yeah, and he like shudders to think about those like cliff crawler things.
We're here.
Claudius, you want to join the rest of the group, or you're happy where you're at?
Oh, all right.
I'm just asking. You can open up other doors.
Let's do everything everyone else wants to do, right, Claudius?
Yeah. Open up all the doors simultaneously and see what happens.
We should all pick a door.
AOE knock.
All right, so you're gonna go for that one. Just let me get to a spot.
So here's an idea.
Yeah.
Ogrim, you got dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Let's let you open it with Zarama protecting you. Do you have a shield, or just no? You just picked up that greatsword. Never mind. But yeah, so you open the door, and I'm gonna sit behind this corner. I'm gonna hold a light, so when you open the door, our light doesn't peek through the door. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I have a shield.
Oh, beauty, cool.
I just don't use it. I just don't use it most of the time.
He's gonna hide right here, just so our light doesn't open into the room until after Ogrim takes a quick peek, and then he'll let the light into the room to see what's in it.
All right, so we open the door.
Yep.
All right, so it looks blurry because I'll describe it in a second. So you have a room that is roughly identical to the room that you were before, right? It's not empty, but otherwise the shape and the height from where you're at to the floor is the same. So you have a ledge going around the room, a 3-foot ledge. 30 foot down, you see the bottom of, the floor, right? So in this room, you have a bunch, all those little blurry dots is basically spears that have been thrust from the floor to the top of the dome ceiling. So you have these super long spears that came out of the floor, and they're all the way to the top. Holmgren is a bit, upset because there is a skeletal remain of what is clearly a dwarf in banded armor that is pinned to the dome by several of the spears. Even the carrying bag he has is stuck clear through. The spears are about, I guess the shafts are maybe an inch and a half to 2 inches in diameter, and they're spaced about 6 inches apart. Through the spears, you can see a glint of jewels that may be some 15 feet away on the floor, apparently spilled by the dwarf when he met his unfortunate end. And there you go.
So,
Oh, if only someone had Mage Hand.
well, we got Batterson over here. My bat can fly around and get like a whole bunch of the stuff, but like we might have to do some nifty things to get at the bag and stuff.
Yeah, the problem is that the spears are pretty tight, right? So
Mm-hmm.
getting to where you want to go, I mean, come up with something, really interesting, or you probably have to start like hacking.
I'm gonna look around the rim, either in here in the hallway where we are, or in the around the rim, the walkway inside there. See if there's a lever that'll reset the spears, retract them.
Okay.
Ooh, smart. Um, my tiny bat. I'm just about to post its stats and stuff like that. How much would he be able to help? Mm.
Let's see. So what do you want him to do? I'm sorry.
Well, you said the spears are pretty tight, so I'm thinking he's pretty small. While we're figuring out how to like get ourselves or the bigger stuff out of here, can he like fly around and like grab the gems and bring them back to us one at a time?
I'm just trying to think if, because he's a bat, right? I would say he probably could, right? I mean, it's 6 inches across, so the bat can't like fly, but it can kind of like make its way through the maze, so to speak, and will have to kind of work its way through. It would be a little difficult, but it will take some time. But he could do it.
All right, I'll accept it.
All right.
I just want to call out that that you're definitely reading from the older edition because banded armor doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know. I am ab-libbing from their description for sure. Yeah. So if I go there, 1 second. Yep. Okay. Holmgren, make a perception check for me.
I'm going to say no. Actually, wait. This is a perfect opportunity to. How many luck is it to reroll?
3.
And that works with perception checks as well. I guess we can use luck for double check.
Well, I believe it's
I'll
a skill
allow
check.
it. Yeah, skill checks I think are fine. You don't get it for the skill check, but I think you can spend them on skill checks. Oh, I'm so excited we're using luck.
How do you get rid of it on your character sheet?
You have to spin a check, and then it gives you a prompt that goes, use luck or re-roll for 3 luck, and then yeah, that's the only way you can get rid of them.
Really? You can't manually just click them off?
No, I'm not on the sheet, and that's why I was like, never mind the +2 to that natural 20. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Because like I only added 2, and I had to get rid of it somehow.
Wow.
2 ones in a row. Wait.
Well, wait. Why did it?
Why was that disadvantage?
I don't know. I was about to ask the same question. Whatever. You spun an 11.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And that
right.
properly actually ignore this one. Because I accidentally gave myself 1 more luck.
All right. Fair enough. It's still wild. You can't uncheck your luck. All right. We'll figure that out later. I'll play with it later. For any check you make, right? But you gain it for an attack roll or fail save. Okay, fine. So I'll say that you find a little panel with a lever that will, you figure would reset the trap.
So this resets it, but before I reset it, we need to look for a way to disable it. That, I believe, comes under sleight of hand.
Go ahead.
Break out the trusty thieves' tools.
Yeah, if I can give you a hand on that. I know a thing or two about getting into devices, and it kind of like
Yeah,
feel like a
I've already
creepy.
I've already got advantage on it, so
He's good.
He's still going to be there beside you, being real creepy, going, "Oh yeah, you can
yeah,
do it."
you're
Get it in
really
there.
creepy as I almost nat 20 it.
Oh yeah. See, I helped.
There you go. So you
yes, your presence was eminently helpful.
I knew we could do it together. Good job, buddy. And he like sets up for a high five, and it's like sitting there, just like above your head, just like waiting.
And I just turn around and leave you hanging.
And I just and like you see that like it physically hurts him, and it's like, and he just like high fives his bat.
So what do you want to do with the thieves' tools? You're trying to disable it?
Yeah, trying to just retract the spears and then jam the mechanism somehow.
You find that as you're playing around with it, the reset mechanism somewhere is already busted. So, I guess the warranty on this trap ran out after so many thousands of years, and
Yep.
it's just not operational.
Oh, I guess that means we have to get up, do this lumberjack style.
Okie dokie. First, let's do something. My bat's having trouble getting around, but like maybe other things can get around in here. And he kind of like reaches out one of his axes and he goes, and like coughs into it like a mic clearing his throat. And then he goes and starts like tapping on one of the poles and then the other one, and like trying to get like a beat and a rhythm to it, and see if anything like responds in the room. Just like boom, 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 boom.
Dut, 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 dut. And you wait for it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that was going on in my head the whole time. Then, yeah, fuck, you read my mind. See, Hogrim, like, yeah, we're two peas in a pod.
What's funny is, in real life, I actually play the drums.
Nice, that's fucking awesome. So yeah, he's gonna bang on the pole, like one of the poles, and see if like it stirs anything in the room before we get going, like all lumberjack style.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. The poles are fairly solid, so you can certainly hack through them. Like I said, it will take some time. Um,
What about?
probably make some noise as well.
I'm gonna use my shard of creation to turn my shard of creation into a saw.
Okay.
That's cool.
That will be a lot quieter.
Yeah. Is there an open door below us? Malenko will kind of like hang down and like over the ledge and look down as his bat flies around, like tries to like skirt the ledge underneath him because he can't like fly too well. But like look below him and like hang on to the pole and climb down to see if there's a door open below us.
Yeah, it's not open, but there is a door below you.
All right, cool. Well, there's another one. It's a tight squeeze.
Oops, I used the wrong one, but okay.
If, did you want to block that door too, or do you just want to keep going? And
We have to get some of these spears out of the way so that we can climb down.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can only contort and squeeze so much.
Well, start use the saw and take turns, I guess.
Okay.
Chop them as low as you can.
Okay, tie a rope to me and to a couple of you. Someone can hold the rope, and I can just like hang lower and saw it as low as I can, and just like do a couple that we need. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I should probably have to get rid of 3 or 4 of them in order to be able to get to the door.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Cool.
Oh, why the heck did the music change? That's weird. Oh, I must have it on a circle. My bad.
Well, what are you doing to us? There's no monsters coming at us, is there?
No monsters right now. All right, so you guys are just spending your time. You're trying to, oh, here we go. That's the problem. So you're trying to basically go from either below and to try and hack some of the things and work your way through.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to start with a couple around the door so that we can get down there to close that door and spike it.
Oh, okay. So I get what you're trying to do. Sure.
Yeah, so we are sending Malenko down there first because he's very acrobatic, and I'm pretty sure Hogrim weighs a lot more than him. No offense, buddy. And
not me.
Yeah, and Zamara's really strong, and they can like together hold him up real easy and have us dangle over there. And Claudius is just a little awkward to do all the climbing stuff. No offense, buddy. It's like
None taken.
all those legs.
Just call him Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Somebody finally figured it out.
Nice. I love it. Dr. Zoidberg because he heals people.
Yeah.
All right. You should do that when you move down the hallway. It's like it's a tick or like a sound that's just coming from breathing. I'm just shitting around.
It's all good.
Anyways.
Sure. So you got to cut through some of the things. You lower down Malenko. He spikes the door. Yeah, no problem. The door is closed.
Then we just go to town cutting these spears down so we can retrieve both the body and the coins on the ground. Stack the cut down spears in the corner.
All right, sure.
And yeah, he's gonna do it like pretty like direct path. It's like, well, this is what do we want first? Bag, body, or the rest of the pile of gems? Because my back can only give me these ones, and these ones are mine. And he brings like the gems close to his chest and looks around all shifty, like,
I'm actually curious to check out the bag and the body. I mean, gems, that's just money for when we get back to wherever we're going. But yeah, the body or bag could have useful supplies.
all right, so which one's closest from the door?
Well, I mean, it's all the same because the gems are pretty much below the body, right? They came
Oh, right here.
out of. Yep. You got it.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna keep it real nice and simple, and I'm gonna go around the ledge. There's a 50-foot rope, 30-foot ledge that gives plenty of slack to tie around me and tie around someone else and have someone else hold on to it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So yeah, we're just gonna go around the ledge, saw a couple until we get to like that area. Then we're just gonna come out and yeah, gather it that way. So
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll say it takes some time, right? Because you got to cut through all those things, but with your little saw, or it you get through it easy enough. And like you said, quieter than what would happen if you'd actually have to like start like hacking at them. Um,
See,
yeah,
bring the appropriate tool to a job, and the
that's right.
job gets easier.
you are the perfect tool. I mean, you always have the perfect tool for this job. And he kind of like winks at you.
When did you see my tool?
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time, Daddy. And he just like kind of giggles at you. And he could probably like you guys could hold the poles that he's cut along the edges so when they don't fall and clatter and stuff like that. Know what I'm saying? And then we can like slowly lower them and shit. Like this is good construction work. God damn, why am I working on a Sunday?
Um, I'll say the gems are altogether worth about 1,000 gold pieces.
Ooh, cool.
Um,
Is thing like spell component worthy, like sapphire or ruby, or like diamonds or something, or just like basic gems worth money?
yeah, it just says gems. It doesn't say they're diamonds or anything. But I don't
All right.
get too much into material components when I'm doing these shorter campaigns.
So
That's
a large number of low denomination gems.
There you go. Um,
And yes, I do have construction tools proficiency, so this is very much a construction job.
yep.
whistling a construction tune the whole time.
As for the dwarf, I mean, you retrieve what's left of its body. It's clearly been here a long time because it's a skeleton, right? So if it had any real supplies, it's long since rotted away. So you know,
Well, he's wearing the potentially useful supplies.
yeah. I mean, he has his armor. Um, yeah, you can retrieve that if you want. If that's better armor than what you
What
got.
I totally forget that long first edition. What was banded armor roughly
Dude,
equivalent to?
I'd have to look it up. Give me a second.
All right, I got the books on hand. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean the books are like 5 feet from to my right. So,
Oh, okay, I've got PDFs.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead and just search for it. You'll probably find it faster.
Apologies if this is going a little slower. Just kind of being thorough, guys, making sure we don't get ambushed again while we're doing treasure hunting and shit.
I don't blame anyone for being thorough when it comes to the 1E modules. They are a different beast than what they make,
Oh, oh boy.
today.
Banded mail is okay. It looks like it's the equivalent of splint.
Okay.
In first edition, Splint and Bandit had the same AC, so
Cool.
And
So can we keep it?
that's including converting the way you like The weight armor class is different between 5e
Yeah,
and
armor
1e.
class versus Thaco. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's it just had the same, because it just had a chart.
Right.
Chain plus shield equals 4. Or splint mail equals 4. Banded mail equals 4.
Okay. Fair enough.
So if you can't use that whole grib, or anyone else can we just keep it in like the party inventory and see if our I don't think our barbarians want it, but like maybe someone
It's heavy armor, so I don't know what Zarama has.
She has chainmail.
So it would be a 1-point upgrade for her, potentially.
Would Zarama want a +1 AC maybe upgrade, but like it'll give you a disadvantage health for sure? Yeah, you will? Oh fuck yeah, alright, cool. Go team. Anything that makes you harder to hit so you can keep hitting things longer, right? Yeah.
That's right. So she would have the equivalent then of 1 second.
It is Splint is a current rule or a current armor in the TOV. It has a base AC of 17.
All right, let me find Splint armor equipment.
As long as her strength is 15, which I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, not a problem. So I'll put her down as Splint. And, well, actually her chainmail was noisy as well, so it didn't make any difference.
Oh, perfect then. So no drawbacks, just bonuses.
There you go.
Yeah. It needs a higher strength to wear. Whoop-de-doo for a fighter.
Right. She's a strength of 16. She's good. What was the minimum strength for it?
15.
Okay. I thought that's what you said.
So even if I had proficiency in heavy armor, I could not use it.
Ooh. All right. She's 1 point better.
You mean I'm stronger? I'm as strong as Zarama. That's awesome. That's cool.
All right. What else?
What about the bag?
Yeah, the bag. There's nothing else of value in the bag. It's been ripped.
It's what was holding the gems.
Yeah. If there's anything else that was in there, it was probably perishable and has long since decayed.
So I'm going to make the assumption, everybody, that that trail of gold that we were following probably ended right here.
Oh, you want to open the door and find out? Oh, and he's like really curious.
No.
Like, you wanna? Why not?
One word. Minotaur.
Oh. All right. Pull me up. And he's ready to come up now.
All right. So let's go back into the tunnels, right?
Okay.
Are we going to check out the other circle room, or do you want to check out the room Claudius wanted to look at first?
Don't matter to me.
All right, let's check out this door Claudius wanted to look at up here, up to the northeast. Keep forgetting we can move at the arrow bars, guys. This is awesome.
That's exclusively how I move.
I every time I see you move, I notice it. I'm like, wait, no way, because I'm dragging my dude, and it looks sluggish, and you guys are just like, put it up. It's gonna look cool.
And if you hit 2 at the same time, you'll move diagonal.
Oh, what? Motherfucker. Get out of here. Okay, I'm having too much fun with this now. Oh, shit.
I have far too much experience in Foundry.
All the advances in video games in this day and age, and you're just happy to move diagonal along a grid.
Yeah, that is amazing. Right?
I should show you some of the dungeons I built in Foundry.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
for my last campaign in 5e.
Oh,
All right.
nice. Yeah, I'm getting back into making. Well, for this thing, I've been making a number of dungeons, getting back into my incarnate skills. I'm like, oh yeah,
Um,
I remember doing this.
well, if you for a hint on one of them, if you look up, it's a castle in I can't remember, was it Poland, called Predjama Castle. I built it as close to real life as I could to fit into a 5-foot grid map.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that would be some work.
Yeah, it's Predjama.
I'll look for it. But like I remember um with what I play, I did Ravenloft with my kids some years ago. And that if you ever looked at that map, um that that castle was crazy. Like it was constantly going up and down and all kinds of different staircases and stuff like that. That was I bought that map. Like when I saw what it was in the module, I was like, how the frick am I going to convert this? And then I found that Roll20 had, for an extra like I don't know, $3 or something, right? Someone had created special maps, like they already did all the conversion to make them into flat maps. And I was like, done. It's worth $3 of my time. Fine,
Yeah,
done, right? Because the maps they gave you in the module were like they tried to give like a 3D look to it to try and have you understand what the map was, but it was totally unusable for like a tabletop. Oh well, I'm sorry. I digress.
oh, well, I led you there. All right,
It's all good.
open the door.
Open the door. All right.
And looks like it's initiative.
You got some nasties. So, you open the door and you see that you have an octagonal room. You have a number of bodies that are like on the ground um, in various stages of being, you know, uh, eaten. And there are 5 undead kind of like roaming around the room, you know, and also kind of munching on some of these bodies. And then as you open the door, they kind of like look up and they're like, fresh meat. Well, they don't say that because they're undead, but yeah.
Okay. I know what spell I'm casting soon. We're gonna bottleneck them at the door. Is that okay? Yeah, guys. Like Hogrim, I will switch you spots, and we'll just like hold it there.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. I know what I want to do if I can get initiative.
Go for it.
Oh, are we rolling initiative?
We are. Sorry to wake you up.
If you want, we could check out the other
Yeah,
room.
I will be though.
Ooh. How do they roll? They're ghouls? Oh no. Oh shit, we're running.
Yeah, we're all dead. We're just gonna curl up and die.
Nah.
Zarama, close the door. Just close it and hold it, please.
They're just ghouls.
They paralyze. 5 ghouls. They're gonna paralyze us, and we're gonna party wipe. Especially if they're TOV ghouls.
Yeah, I wish I had Molotovs or something. Like I have oil, but that's it. Like we could fucking set them ablaze and like hopefully do like lingering damage and like open the door and throw in another Molotov at them or something. But like we could chip down their health that way. But like we can't. I can't take them face to face. That's for sure. But Zarama goes first, so she gets to do whatever she wants.
You're just gonna close the door. All right, close the door.
Um, I hold it shut. Just close it and hold it. And when it comes to my turn, Malenko will help you with bardic inspiration or something, or he will he will pin it closed.
Hodor, Hodor.
Yeah, Hodor, Hodor. And kind of like the mummies, like if we could like find a way to tip these guys slowly away, we could fucking do it. But I know I don't have the dancing power yet. But you do have new shiny armor. You know, maybe we can open it and take them one at a time with like the door half open and just like poke at that dude.
I'm gonna say. Let's see. It doesn't say which way the door opens in or out. That's fine. I'll say that. I'll say one of the ghouls is trying to. They're scratching and trying to open the door. Zarama, can you make a strength check for me, please?
You got this. Pardon me.
Ah, very well. We'll take it.
So either way, if it's like open or closed, like I feel like she's like, oh nope, like Hogram opens it, she sees what's going on, she's like, oh nope, and just like slams it and either pulls it or pushes it slammed like real hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she holds the door closed. Um, you definitely hear the second ghoul, but ghouls aren't that smart, so they're just kind of like scratching and not pulling on the door in any organized fashion.
I wish they could be charmed.
I do love the fact though that Claudius is like, oh no, well I guess it was they're TOV ghouls. Cut the door quick. Like after last week, everyone is scared of TOV monsters.
Dude, that psychic damage for 50 points of damage was like, what the fuck? Like, that hurt. That hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That scared me. That really did.
That's fair.
Well, yeah, TOV monsters are kind of on general just better.
All right, Malenko, what do you want to do?
Does it say I have to see it? Range. You cause a small to befall a creature, making a look. It doesn't say I have to see it for this spell. So this is pretty broken, and I love it.
All right. How to piss off your DM? What are you doing?
I'm casting Pratfall again. Well, did I press cast or?
All right. Let me see. I gotta find the pull up the deep magic thing.
Not casting that way.
Which book is
Here
it
it
in?
is.
Do you know?
I'm pretty sure I got all these ones from 2 because I did 1 last time and I'm doing 2 this time.
Okay, good to know. Because I'm certainly learning the spells, but I certainly don't know them well enough to know which dang book it's in. We have like 2
So this
books of
one
spells.
it's all a gag one, but it's not letting me cast it for some reason. I pressed my cast
Put the
button a
name
few
of it
times.
in chat so I can find the thing if you don't
I'm
mind.
gonna
Oh,
I'm just gonna
Pratfall. There we go.
yeah. So there's a few effects, and I'm gonna choose the small oily puddle right in front of the door, and I'm gonna see if I can get them to slip in front of the door.
Action, concentration. You got to see it. So you can cause one creature you can see within range to
Oh,
experience one of the following effects.
okay. I didn't see the you could see. Oh, damn it.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Well, I can't see it now, so there goes that move then. What do you guys think? Like, do we want to just like hold the door? I can like close there with pigeons and stuff and use my action, just like make sure that the door stays shut. Or I could like gear up to some oil so we can like push the door open and like flashbang in with Molotovs real quick and then close the door again. Like, does that sound like an idea? I got 5 oil flasks, so that's 5 Molotovs that burn for 2 rounds each.
Oh my goodness! Oh, you should just jump in there and take them all out.
Yeah, just all of them. So that's like, uh, would the effect stack? Is what I'm wondering, DM. I'm just gonna post it for an oil flask, and if it says if we burn it and stuff, it deals damage for 5 fire damage to any creature in the area for 2 rounds. Only once per turn.
So it holds a pint. You splash the oil in this flask onto a creature within 5 feet, shattering on impact. You can throw up to 20 feet, shattering on impact. Range attack. Treat the oil as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target is covered in oil. If the target takes any fire damage before the oil dries, the target takes additional 5 fire damage. If you pour extra oil on him, then I'll give you extra damage, right? But you got to do a ranged attack on the creature, and then you have some way of setting it on fire, right?
All right, so Malenko will tell you guys, I got a crazy idea. I got a bunch of oil, and we can light them on fire. But we got to get ready for this first. So if we hold the door for a little bit, we could prepare, and then we could just light these bitches up. What do you say?
Go for it. I'll heal.
Hey, I got a shield, and I'll stand here, and we'll try and hold them back.
Okay, so dwarf hiding behind his shield. Who has the fire damage? Because I don't think I have a fire spell because I am an idiot. So we can like toss a torch in there with the oil because I could use my action surge to like toss a bunch of oil and then action surge toss the torch. We just got to get the torch ready first.
Well, I have neither, so.
Well, no, that I think we were given a bunch of supplies from the people that said torches and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you have a bunch of supplies. You have enough torches for 3 days. You're on day 2. So,
Yeah.
Malenko, I think you said you had the torches. So you have a torch.
Mm-hmm.
So you can certainly use your attack to throw, and you're a fighter. You get 2. Do you get 2 attacks at level 2? You do, don't you? I mean, you don't. I don't know.
What? No, I don't think I do at level 2. I thought it
It's
was
level
like
3?
level 3 or 5. You got 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just know that Vicky's character already kind of sort of has 3 in a weird way.
Because the bonus action attack, that's badass. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, how come I can't do 2? But it's because I have like bonus attacks and like actions and like actions like up to wazoo right now. So like it's pretty.
So
yeah, we'll do that.
You have the action surge. That's what you have. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I got level 2 because level 2 you get action surge. That's why I went for it. For like moments like this where it's like kamikaze oil torch. But like I think it might take a little while to set up because we have the lantern burning right now, not a torch. So we gotta like, get the torch ready and stuff. So if you guys wanna like hold the door for a little while, just like give me a moment to prepare. All right, you guys good? Like Holgrim, get ready to defend. Like Claudius, you do you, buddy. You got this. You know what you got to do. And Zamara, when I say when, just kind of like open up the door just enough so I can get a flask in there. I'll stand behind Holgrim, and like whatever way the door opens, like I'll stand on that way, like where I could get an angled throw at it. Know what I mean?
Okay, so I mean, you hear the guy scratching at the door. You're gonna try and open the door a little bit and chuck it in there. And then is
Yeah,
Zorama gonna try and close the door again?
yeah. I think this plan's gonna rely on a bunch of held actions, is what I'm kind of thinking it'll do. Like Malenko for his turn is just like getting the torch ready and probably finding a way to add so I could get like more than one oil flask thrown at this motherfucker at once or something like that. If I have to like pour it in like a bigger container or something, or just like, you know, oh, can I tie like two oil flasks to the torch so when I throw that it blows up and then
Okay, so you're gonna try it and make like some
I'm making.
improvised Molotov cocktail or something.
Yeah, like I kind of think of like a German like stick grenade. I forgot what they're actually called, but like that, but a Molotov cocktail version.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
And
I'll
then
I'll say it takes a little bit, a round or whatever to get all that together. All right, but it's
the,
fine. You
the
have
that's
Holmgrim and you get two big guys holding the door. They're kind of going against it, but they're not um, all that strong. So I'll say for right now, you're holding the door. I'll let you have time to prepare it real quick,
and
and
then
then you want to do your thing, and then
yeah, I'm wondering if it'll be better because I'm a little bit stronger than Hogrim. And Hogrim, do you have that feat where like if you do a ranged attack within like 5 or 10 feet, it's not disadvantage?
I do not, but I'm up here. I'm up at the door with a shield anyway. So
Okay, yeah, all right. It's all good because like I got enough dexterity to toss this thing at this bitch. I'm pretty sure, and like I know I'm gonna like stake myself up and be like, all right, cool, let's do it. Like, oh, he's like slapping his face. He's like, all right, guys, you ready? And like I think who should we get to open the door slightly, and who should we get to slam it closed faster? Should we get Zamara to slam the door closed because she's stronger and hold her action to do that, and Holgrim hold his actions to open the door slightly?
well, if she's holding the door, she's the one who's got to release it, right?
yes, absolutely.
That okay, fair. Thanks, Mr. Technicality.
Like I'm pretty much assuming that when you open the door, right, and you can try to, toss the object in and make your attack, then there's going to be some additional strength check between the people who are at the door against each other, the the ghouls and your characters.
And are we keeping the same initiative?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the same initiative. I'm gonna assume that, kind of like Malenko said, that you are doing you're readying an action, right? And then
Yeah,
Zumera for her turn is going to open the door, basically interact with an object to open it, and then try and immediately close the door.
yeah.
And Malenko kind of
They're
tosses it
holding.
in carefully.
Yeah, they're holding their actions for Malenko when he says go, and then Zamara opens it up, and then I toss it in, and then after that, you both use your held action to close it. Know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all fine.
All right, cool. Sorry if I'm drawing out the technicality stuff, but like, yeah, just trying to get the actions right.
Yeah, no, I think if Drama is using her action to basically open the door a bit and immediately throw her body weight or whatever to try and close it again. Because you do hear the ghouls on the other side, and they're trying to open the door, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you're giving a bit, and then you're gonna have to try and muscle the door back closed again after you do the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Am I holding an action? Because if not, I can use a held action to smack at whichever one is is closest to try and make it easier to close said door.
I like it, but I think it'd be better if we had two people trying to slam the door closed versus however many ghouls are trying to get through it. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll say you can either give Zorama advantage on closing the door, or you can smack one of the creatures, right? In which case,
Well,
that creature won't put its weight against it, but there could be other creatures there.
Yeah, no, the giving advantage is a no-brainer.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, do you guys want me to bardic inspiration or use my
Ooh, that kinda helped.
my aim throwing thing to give it more damage when I throw this thing at it? Or do you want one of you guys want? Do you want me to get bardic inspiration, Zarama, or Hogrim to smack or close the door?
Well, I'm not doing an action, so I don't need the inspiration. It's up to Zarama if she wants it.
So you have advantage already. Do you want a 1d6 dice to add to it just in cases?
Well, if you're going to do another round, then I'm going to do another strength check to see if they force the door open.
Oh, then let's just move on with it.
Yeah, you can't prep like 20 things.
Well, I know. I was thinking like we're holding actions for Malenko's turn because I'm taking my action and turn to prep the bomb, and they're holding their actions this turn until my next turn. Is what I thought. Then I was thinking Malenko got his full turn, but if we're all doing this all at once, then like I get what you're saying, DM.
Yeah.
I had it different in my mind, but like yeah, no, this is good. This is good.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So we'll say the door opens. Right? I presume everyone's on board with this plan. So.
Hey, big surprise! They all moved.
Yeah, they all moved to the door and they're doing their thing. Yeah, you see some of them are at the door, and you also see that some of them seem to like two of them are up on the wall, right? And you see them, you know, moving along the walls like with no effort, right? You can think about back when they were doing the thing in like
The Witcher.
Lord of the Rings or Witcher or whatever. Yeah. When it's kind of like spider climb along the walls, basically.
Yeah. Okay. That's fucking creepy.
Okay.
Spider climbing on the walls with his head turned backwards, looking at us.
There you go. Michael, do your attack.
Malenko will find like the most center one to hopefully spray as many of them as he can with fire damage and stuff like that. And I'm going to roll because I have proficiency and stuff with dexterity and my attack bonus. So a 1d20 plus 7. And oh no!
So you're going to go after. So the oil flask, you go after one target, right? So
yeah.
But you're doing an action surge to do two of them. Is that what you're going to go with?
Yeah, because I have one tied to the torch and I have one other one. So it'll be, I'm going to throw one and then action surge the other one.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
technically, I'll let you do it because you're prepping, but that's fine.
I wanted to, what my prep was, I wanted to just tie two to the torch and throw the torch tied with like 2 oil flasks on it. At once, know what I mean? Instead of doing like an action surge or anything, I just wanted to prep 2 oil flasks tied to the torch and throw the torch at them.
And that will make it a little bit ungainly, but you could. Right, because now you're almost like swinging and throwing it. Like it's not a ball anymore, right? It's almost like a bolo with a thing on it.
Yeah. It's like they're like wrapped tightly on the staff of the torch, like underneath the fire. But when the torch hits the guys, things will blow up and the oil will spread. Is what my thought was. Like they're not swinging around; they're tied to the shaft of the torch, kind of like a Sten grenade, like the German long stick grenades.
All right, I'll do this. Just because you're being creative, I like it. I want to reward that. So like, you make your improvised device. You're making it quickly, so it's not like you had like hours to try and think this thing up. So you're just trying to throw it together, and then you're chucking it at him, right? So I'll say, do your attack, and I will guarantee that one of the things, if it hits, will hit the ghoul, and then the other one, I'll see where it lands around him.
Okay, yeah, kind of like it like shatters off or flings off. Okay, yeah, I like it. All right, yeah.
All right, fair enough. So
I rolled
the dirty 20 will definitely hit the one. Are you aiming for this guy here? Who are you shooting for?
Yeah, I'm hoping for like one of the ones that are in the center that'll spray to as many people as he can. So
All right, yeah, that makes sense. You got it. So we'll say it catches on fire, and then we'll say it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I look at the 5 things the 5 squares going around that guy, if you want to spin a D6, don't spin if you spin a 6, re-roll, or spin a D5. You can do that here. So spin a D5, and we'll see where it lands. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll say, even though this ghoul is like hanging on the wall, you got him as well.
Sweet. All right. That's great. And then, close it. You hear him shout.
So I'm going to say there's not one here for fire. So I'm just going to put them as marked. Just to say I know that something's happening with them. All right, fair enough. Man, why is all the music like super loud? I'm just going to turn it off for a second because it's really annoying. It's not keeping its thing. So 1, 2, 3. So that will be, if you want to spin damage, it burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 damage to any creature in that area. Fair enough. So I'll say both of these guys take 5 damage. All right.
Like in hindsight, I think I'm just pissing these guys off more, but it's fun.
There you go. And then I'll say one of the guys is, because he's like all of a sudden on fire, he's distracted. So I'll let Tarama make her strength check with advantage, and then the ghoul will just do a straight spin. $26. Yep, I don't think it's going to make that. Nope, not even close. So you do that. These guys, they're on fire, and you're able to muscle the door closed again. And you hear like them screaming on the other side. They're not happy.
We can do that like 3, 4 more times, but they're gonna get like more and more pissed off every time we do it. So what do you guys think? You guys got any ideas or better things? Like, I can't be the only one with oil or anything, can I?
Yeah, well, I don't have any oil.
Okay, well, yeah, we can do this a couple more times, and then I think eventually we might just have to close them in there or fight them.
Oh wait, let me just undo that a bit. Boop. Sure
like,
thing.
Holgrim, if you want to step back, I could swap your places, and then you could do the whole throwy thingy or whatever and stuff, and I could do this, and like You know.
I don't throw things. My dex is pretty garbage.
Oh, you use your int to shoot things, do you?
Yep.
Oh, you. That's cool. So never mind. All right, I got to do this. I got this. All right, cool. So I guess just rinse and repeat a couple more times, guys. Or do you want like a full-fledged like? Yeah, I guess we could do that a few more times. Tell them out of oil, then we could go for a full. Pardon me, fight.
I'll do that up to you guys.
And DM, is there a way that we could like, half open the door or block it so only like one ghoul at a time could get at us?
I
Yeah,
mean,
what way does that open?
I was assuming it was opening towards Sarama. At least that's how I was envisioning it. So the hinges are by you, Holmgrim.
Okay, I was just curious. Mostly if it opened inwards or outwards.
It's opening towards the group. So Malenko, are you going to prep another device on your turn?
Yeah. That was 2. I will knock those off of my inventory, bring me down to 3. There we go. So yeah, gonna do that once more. Is there fire still burning on the other side? Maybe, I hope. But like,
Well, they're burning, right? I mean, one guy is yeah. So if I read your thing, right, it says, right, covered in oil, takes any fire damage. Oh, you could
cool.
pour the oil on the ground to cover a square area. Okay, but you didn't. So it's really just those guys who are burning.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
Well, I have 3 more, so I can make one more device that does that 2 thing, or we could just do it one at a time now. I like the 2 idea because it's fun and chaotic. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, if we do that, I could use my probability trick to just choose the target I want to hit with the second one instead. Neat.
Okay. So you're doing your prep.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Can my prep be my action and bonus action can be to bardic inspire someone before my turn is over? Or is just like action bonus everything my turn is just prep?
I'll let you use your bonus to do something. Sure, go ahead. I'm saying your action is the prep.
Okay, action prep, and then I will give Zamara bardic inspiration because she's doing so awesome. You got this, gal. Woo! And like, yeah. Go team, go! Woo! Can I bardic inspire myself?
You have to read it. I don't know.
Oh, it says you can inspire
Usually it's another. Yeah, usually it's another creature, but I don't want to say for sure because it's if TOV tweaked it, right?
You can choose a creature within 60 feet of me. I'm a creature within 60 feet of me, am I not? I'm bullshitting, but like, yeah. Zamara, you get a bardic inspiration at 1d6 just in case anything happens. Action, prep another thingy, and I'll get ready to toss it when it comes to my turn, or it comes to time.
All right. Holmgrim, you're just doing your thing?
Yep. Hodor.
What's your passive perception, Holmgrim?
Passive?
Yeah, please.
Oops, I need my actual character sheet for that because the foundry is wrong. Oh wait, no, my passive is 14. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad. You don't hear the scratching at the door anymore.
Claudius, look out behind us. They've moved away from the door.
Got it.
Could possibly be another way around, or they just ran.
Yeah, maybe they're on the roof or something. I don't know, but yeah, maybe we scared them away from the door. Do we dare want to open it, or?
Well, we can't leave them behind us.
I guess I did piss them off. Yeah, let's do it. Ready.
So I'll say
And
it's Claudius
Go
is
ahead.
just doing whatever Claudius is doing, I assume.
Yeah, he's watching
He's just
our
hanging.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm getting ready to save everybody's ass.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
And
Do you want to hold an action for anything, Claudius, after I throw my thing, or are you just waiting?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting patiently for someone to get hurt.
All right, cool. He's on guard watching our ass end because Malenko's
Yeah.
making it.
That too.
All right, so Zarama, you going to open the door again on your turn? We'll say it's top of the order right now. Okay. So I'll say you open the door and you still see the ghouls, but they have moved away from the door. They have either they've climbed up on the walls. Ghouls have a decent wisdom score, so they're smart enough not to stand in front of a moving train. So you see at least some of them hanging on the walls, and when you open the door, they kind of look down again and wait to see what you're going to do from here, or at least see what happens when it's their turn.
Do they all group together or do they separate?
There is you see some on the north-ish wall and some on the south-ish wall, so they're not too far apart, but a little bit apart, yeah.
All
They
right.
gotta keep them separated.
I'm gonna see if I can find the two that are burning, or if they separated. I'm just gonna find like the other ones, like the closest group, and like back assholes. That did not work out too well. So he comes in, flailing the torch. Yeah, I just like hucks it at the nearest ones.
Yeah, and I'll say like trying to move through Zarama and trying to like carefully try to chuck it quickly against where they're hanging out on the wall. It just like goes off in some direction and totally misses. So the next question to me really is are you guys going to go into the room, or are you going to just close the door again? Like, what are you doing? Actually, it's up to Zarama what she's doing, really.
Mm-hmm. You close the door because he's like, fuck! And he just like backs out. He's like, fuck.
They're anywhere between 15 to 25 feet off the floor.
Yeah. I will tell you guys that like there's a couple on the roof or like on the left and like the right, and they're on the wall. Like they got some range. That's why I missed. I swear they're swift. They are crafty. Watch them. And yeah, do we want to close the door to prepare for another round before we go in and then go fucking attack everything?
Well, Zlink, what's Zarama gonna do?
She closes the door again.
She's like, okay, that didn't work.
my bad.
Well, if they're on the wall, that's like a target gallery for me, but then that means I'm not on the front line. And I have no illusions about them about how fast they are.
Is there a way that we could prep some of your bolts to shoot fire? Like I got one more.
No.
No.
Because I don't have bolts. My
There might be-
weapon,
well,
my weapon creates the bolts when I load when I cock it.
that is right. All right. So.
And attaching anything real to it's going to throw off the balance, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
a rope, I understand, but certainly not a flask of oil.
I get that. Okay. I didn't realize that when I kept asking to attach things to your bullets. So that is my bad. I will keep that in mind. So I will get one more torch ready, just like a regular torch, just like in my hand, and an oil flask just in my hand, ready to go. And be like, all right, guys, we're good. So obviously they dislike fire. I can hand out torches to all of you guys. I got a few more, and like I do have enough torches for everyone in the party. If you guys want to like wave them around, so we can scare the ghouls, because apparently they don't like it.
All right. Just a side note, remind me to change one of my infusions next time we rest. I'm not getting any use out of that fairy fire. Fortunately, I have the ability to change it anytime we take a long rest.
Noted.
Okay, I will let you know for sure, man. So just me at the torch. All right, cool. We'll go in like that's what I'm preparing. Like I'm just grabbing a torch and my oil, and if I can cast a mirror image on myself before we open the door again.
Yeah, I'm going to stay in melee because they can't hurt us from ranged, so they have to close.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll say when you tossed the thing in, that was your held action. Well,
Yeah.
that was something you did from before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of combining rounds a little bit, but that's fine, just for
It's
simplicity's
all right.
sake.
I
Because you
know
figure
everything.
you probably need some time to do it, and then if you're going to use another round to kind of like, so you prep right, so you needed a round to like make the device, and then you had a
Mm-hmm.
held an action on the next time around. So really, even though it says round 4, it's probably more like round 6 or 7, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Because you need like time to do all this stuff. So I'm just trying to combine this in a a way that makes sense to me, I guess. I don't know. So okay, so I'll say that. So you're gonna basically, you guys gonna do prep to basically run in the room. It sounds like. So
Yeah,
Malenko,
at least open the door and actually fight them.
Yeah. If you guys want, I could cast at least one spell on us, so whoever gets hit first heals because of my contagious healing. I could cast that second level spell, and once shit gets going, I could cast my mirror image on myself, or I could just cast mirror image before we go in.
Take your pick.
what's your pick?
Yeah, contagious healing. Does magical healing help with paralyzation, or is that only lesser restoration? I think. Yeah,
That's only a lesser restoration normally.
that's what I thought. All right, well, I will do contagious healing later, and I will cast mirror image.
Okie dokie. Mark off your spell, please.
And this is where we find out just how badass we are.
There you go.
Because these guys are not fun.
I have confidence in you. It'll be great. So, any other prep besides the clown's mirror image?
I have no prep.
Fair enough.
And do you want to keep shooting so I could be at the door and we can like swap places, so that it's like they open the door and there's like 5 clowns now that just pissed them off by throwing fire at them? I think that.
Hey, if you want to swap it out, I will definitely back up and shoot.
All right, cool. I got I'm probably the same AC as you, but I got
No, you don't.
Okay, I got 16 AC. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I'm in melee, I have 18.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, you do more damage with your shooty though, right?
Considerably.
Yep.
Then
And
yes, I will take places with you.
you figure like, the door is like a normal door, but these things are like, 15, 20 foot when you look glass up on the ceiling, right? So, you know, you almost either have to go into the room or you have to be up front to really shoot at these guys, right?
I know.
Okay. I was making sure like you can't just stay at the door and just pop them. If you're right at the door, then sure, you can peek in and take your shot, right? But if you're in the back, like it's not going to happen that way because you got like
You're
a
not gonna
6 foot
allow us to bottle.
door, you know, and
You're
the
not gonna
guy,
let us neck them, not even a little bit.
you got to either go into the room or you got to be right in front of the door.
So, do we want to go in the room and then run out and bottleneck them in the hallway?
Well, let's just see how it goes. I mean,
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it.
it depends on how aggressive they are. Which, if they've been locked in there and not fed, is probably quite.
All right, so like they're probably either like at range, like they're still probably crawling around the walls and stuff like that. So watch out, Sarama. Like, if you want, I could open the door, and you could just wait until I've opened the door to go in. No, I know. What would be the best way to use her action? Just open it herself and walk in, because then she could still attack things. Yeah, that's probably
I'm
better.
assuming her opening the door is her free action.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
So she's opening the door with her free action. Before she was using her action to try and force the door closed again, in a sense, right? But now if she's just going to open the door and Zarama and everyone else is going to go in, then open the door and go in and do your thing.
Yeah, it's like the prep round, like we prep and rush in when she opens the door, or is it like we all have our turns in sequence when she opens the door?
If you want to use if people want to use a held action to all run in together, like that's fine, but you're not going to attack, right? So
Yeah.
if you want to say that on the given round, it'll probably be one round after you casted your mirror image. Not that combat ever lasts 10 rounds anyway, but
Well,
theoretically, you cast your mirror image, and then everyone gets ready to run into the room. You open the door, and you can all run somewhere into the room, and then we'll do the normal initiative thing, or the normal like go through the order.
nah, I think it's better that cast mirror image, Zoram opens the door, shit hits the fan.
All right.
Yeah, well, let's get it going. I'm sorry I'm jangling it out tonight, guys.
That's all right. I appreciate the I appreciate trying to be tactical. I'll always appreciate someone trying to be tactical and creative. I like it. Otherwise, everyone's just kind of swinging swords all the time. All right.
I gotta rely on the creativity, because, like, this guy doesn't have too much health or anything, so I gotta be a shit disturber, but I'm good at it.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that Zarama, you open the door on your turn, and you may now enter the room. And I forget what kind of ranged weapon you have, but they're 15 to 20 feet up on the walls.
Yep.
You know, you figure you're 6 foot. Depending on what you got, maybe you can go attack the 15-foot guy. You can go swing at his legs or something. Or you could shoot with your bow or something cool like that. You could probably get this guy, right? 15 foot isn't that bad. Between that and, like, I think of a longsword or something, yeah, you could probably get him.
Or the two-hander.
Yeah, okay, but I moved them around, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, Malenko would have been like, hey, they were around here the last time, and then cast spell, open door, they're probably going to move again because shuffling around, but like, whatever. It's like, he would have been like, they're around here-ish the last time.
Yep. And I'll say, Zarama, if you want to attack this dude here, you can attack that dude there. With your normal sword. I'll say 15 foot. That's not too bad. But when you're like the 20, 25 foot up, that's a little harder. And oh, by the way, like, Zarama, as you go into the room, you see that like this dude here, he is actually like above the door.
What?
So he was like the door and he was on the wall above the door. So you didn't see him, but as Zarama goes in the room, you see another dude that's 20 foot up, and he's on the wall. So,
Well, I know what I'm going to do my next turn.
Fair enough. Zarama, if you want to do your attack, okay. So that will hit. The 9 will miss.
Oh, 1d6 because of bardic inspiration on her.
If she wants to use the 1d6 or if she has any luck, she is more than able to do that. I'll take that as your d6. Okay, the 11 will still miss. Okay, your bonus action thingy will hit. So if you want to spend twice for damage, I'll apply the 6. Boop. And I'll apply that one. So you do some slashes on it. You will see that that ghoul is badly injured. And yellow running, for that's worth. All right. So let's see who's going. Redirect. I don't know what you're doing.
I want to do hit the one next to him.
You're trying to be fancy dancy.
Within
So
5
he
feet of the other.
He more or less is 5 feet diagonal, which if I'm using like D&D rules, then sure. So you're trying to use, I will just double check, assuming I can find what I want to find. Right, that is one of your thingy dingies, right?
Yeah, it's stunned.
For stunts, right? So you are doing. Oh, okay. So when you miss, so you're trying to miss, but he's kind of higher up. I'm going to say you can't he's too far up in the head to do the redirect. Save that one when they come down to meet you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 20 foot's a bit out of your range. Because if it was the other way, if they were on ground level, as I picture it, like, that person would really be, like, 10 feet away from you, really. Because he's like, yeah. All right. But I like it. All right, so this dude. So I'm going to say this guy's going to come down to ground level, which is 20 feet, and then he can move the next 10, we'll say. We'll put him We'll put him there. That's fine. And he'll do a couple attacks on our fighter.
With now fancy higher AC.
With now fancy higher AC. You are correct. So let's do.
Hope it helps us. Don't worry, Zarama. I'm coming in to back you up. I won't leave you in that room alone. And Hogram, don't worry. I'm hoping to line you up with some good shots. Just make my sacrifice worth it.
So the bite misses and the claw misses.
Then I can hit him.
If you want to take a reaction and you want to do that, go for it.
Yes.
All right. So you're going to do the... which one is it? God dang it. Boop, boop.
That would be riposte.
Thank you.
Repost.
Thank you. Yeah.
How do you say that properly? I always thought it was like a repose or something.
It's just riposte.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't find it. Okay. When a creature within your range misses, you can use your reaction to immediately make a melee attack against that creature.
Whoa! You crit it on that bitch.
Oh,
yes.
Nice. All right.
Motivated.
Give me crit damage, please. Yeah. Okay. 13. It's a little bit extra. It's fine.
Every point counts.
Every point counts. Boop.
Yep.
So he is injured. That will be one of your stunts for this day, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so this other ghoul, he kind of like comes down and like flops down in front of the door. And he'll go in here. Who's he going to go after? Let's see. Evans the crazy clown. Hey, I spun a 2. He's pissed off that you threw fire at him.
I was hoping it was one of the ones I did that to.
He is not happy with you.
And I picture ghouls kind of in like walking around like lickers in Resident Evil would. Know what I mean? Like that's how I picture ghouls moving in D&D.
Yep.
So like when you say he flops down at the door and like turns to Hogrim, we've all played Resident Evil in the hallways and all of a sudden, you know, like yeah, that's what I envisioned. This is awesome.
Yep. So he will do a bite attack. Let's see. So let's. Well, he might hit. He spun a 23. So let's see if you spin your 20-sided. Let's see if he gets one of your mirrors.
Yes, he does.
He bites one of the mirrors.
Yeah, there you go. So that was his AC. So he's done skis.
So no, that was his bite. He gets a bite and a claw attack. So he gets a second attack. So the claw attack. He spun a 15. That's it could hit one of your things. Spin. You probably want to see if it hits you this time. But go ahead.
I hope it does. It does, because I need an 8 or higher once my first clone is. So it does hit me, but it still misses. So like he's dancing around with a lit torch in his hand, going woo, and like every clone has a lit torch in his hand. So like he hit one clone and poof, that torch in the clone disappeared. And he's like whoa, and still like making funny faces at him the whole time.
Yep. So he hits. He the first one passes through, dispels. The second one, bounces off your armor. And it's your turn.
Hogrim, don't hate me, but I gotta bounce the fuck out of here because Zarama really needs defense in there. So, I will bonus action, use my silly Marshall Tumbler bullshit to go I should read this.
I think I was reading that today, right? That costs your bonus action. So you take your bonus action, so you can tumble. So you can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat to use disengage. When you move while disengaging in this way, you can move through hostile creature
Yeah.
spaces. Blah 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 blah. If you use your Bardic Inspiration, then you can increase your speed. So you can do. So you can use the
5.
disengage action is what you can do. So I think you disengage, but you move normally as part of
Yeah.
your movement. So you
And
can.
I could tumble and make a fool of myself all the way through their areas. So I was thinking to go 25 feet out, because that'll be enough in the room that Hogrim could hopefully have a line and a shot at the ones that try to get us after that. Know what I mean?
All right, yeah.
So
So you can move. You can certainly move there. Whoop! I've dragged your thing by mistake. Sorry. So you
it's
can
all right.
move there if you want. That's 30. I can even put you there
Yeah.
if you want. Burp.
And then I'm still within 20 to 25 feet of everyone. Hell yeah. I can still throw things at everyone in this fucking room. And I'm gonna try to taunt that one ghoul that was attacking and be like, come and get me, and like roll, like duck underneath him and like roll through his legs as he tries to like swipe at me like Scooby-Doo style, and like crawl through him and roll around these guys as they all try to swipe me. And then he will use his. Shall I use a action spell or a fucking attack? I wanted to pratfall the guy on the door above, or the wall above the door, but he already moved on me. So I got. Just give me 1 second, please.
Yeah, no worries.
No, what? I think I'm gonna vicious mockery. The person whose turn it is next. So like probably the closest person to me. I was about to say
That would
like
be
probably.
this guy here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna vicious mockery him and be like, "You ain't nothing but a chump sleaze ball. Come and get me!" And he's just gonna like smack his ass and stuff like that, and like his clones are gonna be dancing around, blowing raspberries and stuff. And like, yeah, I'm just trying to get ire off of Zorama, and hopefully get the guy from in the hallway to chase me too for missing those attacks. And yeah.
All right. Ooh, he made his wisdom save. So the ghoul is not taken by your mockery.
Oh well.
But you know what? I'll say you pissed him off enough that he'll attack you. How's that? Which seemed to
Yeah.
be what you were trying to do anyway, right? So he comes down off the wall. He 20 feet off the wall, and then he has enough movement to get right here. And he will do his thing. Do those things that ghouls do. Well, that's a 19. So if you want to try and spin your spin for the bite attack.
No, that's it. That's a me.
He does actually get you on that. So
Yeah.
let me so if I spin the damage real quick.
Make a fool of myself and become instantly paralyzed for the rest of the game. It's on you, my team.
So you took 10 from that. I took it off your character.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And then
And
he'll do his claw attack.
the claw is where the con save happens, or is it the bite?
It's the claw.
Okay, that's okay.
And what's the armor class of your clones?
Right now I think I only have the one left. No, I have two left.
You have 2 left. You only took out 1 so far.
All right, just let me triple check.
I think it's maybe 10 plus the 8 your dexterity, I think.
A duplicate's AC 10 plus your dex. Yeah, so it's 14.
Yeah, dex, that's what I meant. Okay. So you don't have to spin. He totally missed.
Oh, cool. So like even the duplicate would kind of like jump and make it look like he dodged the attack instead of it going through him, so he won't know that it was a duplicate or not. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Holmgren, you're up.
Well, this is going to be amusing. I have to walk out of melee.
Or you could just shoot the badly injured one in the corner there.
I'm engaged. It would be with disadvantage.
You're not wrong.
I forget about that. When you're a ranged character, if you shoot at someone that's not right in front of you and someone's in front of you, yeah, there's the penalty.
So I'm going to have to either take any attack of opportunity or switch weapons back to melee.
However you want to do it.
I think I'm going to take the chance.
All right. He'll do a claw at you because the claw's the more fun one. He did hit with a 22. So,
do you have advantage on this poison attack or something, or is it?
If it's poison, then I have advantage.
Is the claw paralyzation something else other than poison, DM?
I am reading, so undead nature.
In my mind, I kind of think of it as like a decay poison type thing, but
yeah,
like
it doesn't. It doesn't say it's poison in the TOV description, but I've always known it as poison. So sure, make the save with advantage, please. A con save.
Oh, well. Okay, sweet. I'm not trying to nitpick or anything. It's just...
No. I understand, to be quite honest. I think that Cobalt Press did a pretty good job on these monsters, but I also kind of think that they, on TOV, but I think sometimes there's a little bit... Sometimes in those little gory details in their descriptions, they're just don't always give as much as Wizards did, who has done it for forever. Yeah, you made it, no problem.
Oh, dude, I was holding my breath the whole time, and it might have long.
And now I see how much I can do to him in one round, hopefully.
All right, smack him. Shoot your arrows. Do your worst.
Hey, Claudius, do you have a turn the undead or something for your clericness there, sir?
I believe I do. Yeah, I'm not. I remember I felt that it was not as impressive as I wanted, but I might use it to give Zorana a little bit of a break here.
If anything, it might give her a breather from like 1 or 2. Know what I mean?
Holmgren, which one are you targeting?
The one right in front of me.
13 is what you need.
Yes. The ghoul attempts to dodge out of the way, but you anticipate his sluggish movement and whoop-pow, right in the shoulder.
Yep, you smack him with your arrow. And that will definitely hit.
Oh, damn.
And the ghoul falls dead? Sure.
Re-dead.
Re-dead? It falls alive? I don't know.
And because of the confusions of height, the one next to Malenko, can I see that one from here?
This one, yes. This one, not really.
Okay, then I will target that one with my bonus action pinning shot.
Go ahead.
I love how you found your bonus action, dude. Like,
15, okay.
And now I got to find the book and figure out what that was.
There was some save tied to it.
Yeah, I think it's Dex.
I think it was a Dex save. It was like
I'm right here. I'm only a couple of pages off from it in the PDF.
Okay.
Fair enough.
On a hit, the target must succeed on strength or Dex, your choice, or its speed becomes 0.
Yeah, I think that's my choice. He'll do the dex. What is his saving has to make?
Weapon option DC, which probably isn't great.
It's like higher up in the
Actually,
page.
It's good enough.
If I make my attack
Well,
rolls with
He
int,
spun a 9, so I'm going to guess
Okay.
he's not going to make
okay,
it.
so his speed is 0.
Yeah. But if I scroll far enough,
My arcane machine gun.
yeah, here we go. Heavy, it's over here. Right, pinning shot, blah, blah, blah. So on the page before it, right, on page 139.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just curious
8.
though, because instead of strength or dex, though, since I make my attacks with int, does it use int?
Nah,
it
I
doesn't.
don't
It doesn't
think
matter
so.
this time, but I'll look it up for next time.
Yeah, see what you can do. But yeah. If it's something special for your class, then fine. But I was, well, it almost has to be if it's going to be anything. All right. Well, either way, it's pinned. It's spun shittily.
Yeah, no, it specifies. It specifically says attack bonus and damage, so weapon options would not be included.
All right. Fair enough. I'll just put a marker on him to say he's pinned. Claudius, what do you want to do, man?
Oh, read my character sheet.
That's
All
for the
right, so
plus.
let's see. I have. Oh, I might not have the right channel divinity. Oh, turn the profane.
Yeah, that's it. Because you used that before.
One available. Oh dear. DC 0 wisdom save.
So let's see. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to find what page it's on. Casting spells. Turn to profane, right. Present your holy symbol. Each fiend or undead within 30 feet must make a wisdom save. If the creature fails its save, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must try to move as far away from you as it can, though it can't first get closer to you to do it. On its turn, it can only use the dash action, otherwise try to escape from effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, it can use the dodge action if it can't take any reactions. Okay, cool. So it has to
All
make
right, I'm
a
gonna
wisdom
move
save.
up a few feet
Yep.
and make myself a target, and and I'm going to attempt to turn the profane.
Okay. So it has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I think they all do, right?
Yeah, they all do for sure. It's going to be probably against your spellcasting thing, even though it doesn't say that in the description. So we'll just go with that. So
Prof
what
plus mod.
you broke up there? What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's prof plus mod bonus for the save for the divinity thing.
Oh, I mean, it literally doesn't say in the thing. So we're just going. Well, let's look at this. Right. Okay, the DC is equal to your cleric spell save DC. So whatever your normal is, right? That's what I was assuming, but it was in a different paragraph. All right.
Fair. Yeah.
So let me make 4 of these. Your wisdom save is not 0. It would be 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom modifier. So that would be 8 plus, I know you're plus 3 for your proficiency. Your wisdom is plus 4. You have a wisdom of 19. Good for you. So
Nice.
That would be 7 plus 8, so they got to make a 15.
This the same as mine for my charisma. Hell yeah, buddy! High claw.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So they all failed.
Wow.
So Claudius steps up. Get away from my friends. I can't do Zoidberg's voice very well.
There you go. So sure. So next school. This school is here. So it has to take the dash action. So it is going to. It will move. Yeah, let's just get out of here. 0, and it'll. Well, fudge. Sure. So we'll say that's his normal movement, and then whoops.
And are they still on the walls and stuff?
No, they're running out. This guy's running out the door. 5. Give me a thing. Zoop. That one's like, fuck that shit. I'm gone. And then the next school is the one by Zarama. So this school, Zarama, is going to try to move away from you. You have a choice. You can smack it because you'll get a... Oh, you already used your reaction. Never mind. Because you used your reaction to hit the other one. So you don't get a choice. So, 5, 10, 15. We'll just go, bippity boppity, whoop, my bad. Bippity boppity boop. So that's there, that's... Alright. And then let's go.
Nicely leaving only the one that can't move.
There you go. So Rama, it's your turn.
You could either chase some, but I suggest just wasting the one that's like, yeah.
If you hit
I'm not
a ghoul,
anybody.
if you hit a ghoul, it takes away Claudius's effect and it will not run away. But that being said, the ghoul in front of you is like injured, so maybe you'll kill it. So whatever you want to do.
There, this one is pinned to the ground too.
Yep.
And if you move right here in between them, you're not moving out of his attack range or anything, so you won't get attack of opportunity, but you will be in harm's way for both. You know what I mean? But
When
you could
it's
probably lay to waste this one that can't move.
when it's turned, it doesn't get reaction, so you can move anywhere you want. It won't attack you.
Beauty.
So whatever she wants to do, she can chase one, she can go and smack one, whatever she wants to do.
I'm behind you the whole time, Toots.
Which one can't move?
This guy here can't move.
Just his speed is 0, though. It's not like it grants you advantage or anything.
Right. Its speed is 0. It can't move in the Gloomhaven sense.
Okay, so I'll attack the. I'll attack the one that can't move.
All right, go for it. He's unharmed. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh, well then I might as well hit the injured guy. I'm going to hit him.
All right, hit the injured guy. He can move. Do your worst. Spin your damage. A 9 ain't gonna do it.
I will use my reaction for my... Honestly, this is my favorite thing ever. Like, dude, like... I just critted on that.
All right, lots of stuff going on. So, on your first attack, Zarama missed. Right? So, Zarama, you can make sure you get a luck for that. And you got a luck last turn as well. So, you've gotten 2 luck if you didn't add it from last turn. So do you do yours, Malenko, when she misses? Is that what happens?
Yeah, that's what my reaction is. I'm like, I don't like it, and pow, and like I pretty much like throw a pie or another clown gag item at this guy's face, and apparently it critted.
Okay. So it makes firing a miniature arcane missile make a range attack on your ally's target. It takes 1d. So fine, spin your critical, whatever you threw at it, your critical hit. Ooh, that was a good one. Burp.
That was, yeah.
And then Zarama, on your second attack, you did hit, so you can spin your damage for that.
Jeez, oh man.
Ah, that was a bad one. All right,
I
your
have
last attack.
that's what you need.
That's gonna finish him. Spin your damage. It should finish him. But okay, well, it didn't.
What? How can I shoot a 1 and a 2?
I do
Horrible.
not know, but he is still with us. And since you have nearly killed him before he goes into undeath, he will try and do an attack on Zarama. Because he doesn't have to run anymore. So it will do a bite attack. Which
Swing and a miss.
No,
Yes.
hold on. I'm going to do a cheap shot.
Ooh,
Oh, you
Ooh.
want to cheap shop him? All right.
do it. Kick him in the undead balls. Slice him from taint to twain.
Spin your basic is an unarmed attack. Just spin your attack.
Gouge his eyes out. Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
So on one of your hits, you as you do your hit, you kind of just, I don't know, however you want to hit him, you smack him in the if you want to do the undead balls like Malenko said, go for it. But I always think from my karate days that when you hit someone, you kind of like throw an extra elbow in there. But either way, you only had to do 1 point of damage. He's dead.
Yay!
Yeah, it's undead damage, not sword damage, but he's dead either way. You only had to do 1.
That's cool. So, what doors are open, Mr. DM?
The ones that you see open, the one to the north and the one to the south.
Oh, sorry, I didn't move.
Right?
Okay,
And you can see the one guy, right? The one dude is down the hall to the south. The one to the north had to turn a corner, so you do not see him. And the guy next to you is still turned, so he will not take a reaction. You can do maneuver-wise wherever you want.
Yeah. I know. I noticed that. Hilarious. I'm trying to see. Okay, I think I want to aim something at the guy at the bottom. Not too sure if I want to make him slip up for someone else to come in and try to like range shot him. Ogrim.
Ranged at a prone target is disadvantage.
Damn. Thank you for my.
He's not prone. What you want? Oh, you were trying to do your slippy thing.
Yeah, I want to make sure that he can't run away, or someone can't run away, or if anything, I'm gonna close one of these fucking doors. Because closing a door, would that take an action or an item interaction?
It's like a free action, item interaction.
Okay, so I'm within range to close any of the doors, so I want to mess with this guy a little bit at the bottom. Just let me read the effects to Pratfall, because there's like 5 of them. I wanted to make him slip, but I can't do that. Oh no. Oh, halving. I thought I'd blind him, but it's only halving his perception. That's not cool. Okay, that spell's useless right now, so I'm gonna do something else. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Just figure out what you want to do. A couple more seconds. Once we
I
finish this
think
up, we'll go that way. All right.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'll get bonus action, bardic inspiration, Zarama again, cause like, girl, aim is what he's gonna say.
Okay.
Like, just like that. So no, where's my?
She feels inspired. And that dude's pinned for a minute, right?
I'm gonna use this and see what I pull out of my little useful container thingy. So pretty
No,
sure.
it's only pinned until the end of its next turn.
Okay. Thank you. I was just trying to scroll to that to look that up. Yeah, that's fair.
A minute would be way too powerful
Yeah,
for.
for sure, for sure. Once it came out of my mouth, I was like, "Ooh, that sounded too much."
I was hopeful.
But normally, it's not a bonus action. That is a feature from Mechanist.
Gotcha. All right, what are we doing, Malenko? You close the door.
And then I use Chaotic Ledgerman and I pull out a boutique of color changing flowers that sing love songs in different languages, and I present it to this motherfucker right here. Like, I hand it to him as I walk away and go close this door.
Okay. So, you can craft him as. Okay. So what did it do?
So I rolled a 2,
Yep.
and I create a boutique or a boutique of flowers, of color changing flowers that sing love songs in different languages, and I go, oh, you are just so fantastic. I really cherish this moment, but I'm sorry, I must be off. And he does like the whole feign like head wobble thing with like the back of his hand, and he's like hands this ghoul a bouquet of flowers and like waltzes off to go close this door. So the ghoul's standing there with a claw full of singing flowers now.
And the ghoul has the flowers and an undead tear comes down his cheek no one ever cares for me anymore. What is this?
And then he eats them.
Yeah, there you go. All right. It's the ghoul's turn, and he's pinned, so he can't really run away, and nobody smacked him, so he's just going to take the dodge action, and be dodgy. Holgrim, you're up.
Just nom nom, dodging. It's great. Yes, he's injured. He's down the hall. He's perfectly your type, man.
Oh, that's why I was hoping. I had no idea where they were. I couldn't see anything, so I hoped that I would be able to.
I'm so happy for the glow in the dark clown that we have going on right now. Bro.
And a whiff and a miss.
Do you have any luck or anything?
Just one. Well, now I have two.
Oh, you can't use the one you just got to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get a second attack, right? Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, buddy, that's good.
All right. We'll go with it.
Ooh.
And then we'll pin him.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna make his save again, right?
Yes, he does.
Well, you did hit, so all right.
So it's 8 plus proficiency plus dex, which is unfortunately only a 13.
And do I spin dex or strength, whatever one I want as well?
Yes. Are you dodging it, or are you just plowing through it?
Is it a choice? I'm sorry.
Yes, it is your choice.
Yep. You can choose
right.
it.
I get to choose.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
he's gonna dodge it. He's gonna do the dex. Boop. Ooh, exactly what he needed.
Ooh. That like grazes his big toe. Just gets that one off. That's how close it was. Like, dude, fuck. That's awesome.
Well, you did hit him
Unfortunately-
once, so he's no longer
Yes,
scared.
exactly.
Yes.
Which is really what I was after, is just to prevent him from running and picking up any more buddies that might happen to be in the next rooms.
Fair enough. Claudius, you're up.
I'm going to do the dance of my people.
Okay.
The scuttle.
Yeah.
All good. This guy, he is sure. Let's see what he decides to do.
Remember, the clown is always taunting. He's at the other side of the hall. If he can see me past everyone, he's dancing and like taunting as always. Like that's my role, is to be a distraction and draw the ire of all the people that's gonna hurt my people.
Sure, I'll say that you're a distractionist. Like, he's all pissed off. He will come and he'll come back into the room and do his thing,
Yes.
which is what you wanted anyway.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you.
No worries. And then the other ghoul, he is just wherever he's doing. All right,
Well, now I'm a little nervous about the other dude.
girl, you're up. Sarama, go do your thing. You got two guys next to you. One is pinned. Oh, no, actually, he's not pinned anymore because it's end of its turn. You got two guys in front of you.
One injured and one uninjured. This is the injured dude.
Go do your injury thingy. Go for it.
That'd be so cool if you had to leave with that giant greatsword you just got. Cut them both up.
Uh, 11 is not going to hit, but you.
She does have bardic inspiration from Walk.
She does have bardic inspiration if she wants to do that.
Or
How do I
even
do
luck.
that?
Or even luck.
I want to use the luck.
Oh yeah, if you have 2 luck, then you could instantly get +2. So that'd be
I
30.
do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, use
Yeah.
the luck first and keep the 1d6 for later then.
Okay, so all right, so that hit.
Actually, if you see underneath your to hit roll, there should be a thing that says luck with some filled in circles and a plus sign. You tap the plus sign a couple of times, it'll take away your luck.
I don't know if she's been tracking it within Foundry, but
I haven't been tracking it, but I know I have 2.
all right. Well, you don't have any anymore, so you can remember to track it in the future in here. That's all good. All right. So you smack the guy you're going to smack.
Okay.
Good thinking with the luck. Oh, that's smart.
Well, that's going to hit something.
So deal damage to this injured guy or whoever you're attacking first.
If you want to do your 2 damage, you can see. Well, you hit 3 times, so just start spending out your damage.
Okay, yeah. Holy shit. This is a good round. Woo!
I'm going to presume that you're just going to attack the injured one until he's dead.
Correct.
Give me your last one.
Yes.
Shit.
And that's enough. The ghoul ran back into the room wanting its revenge against the clown, but he is cut down by the warrior princess. If she's a princess, I don't know, but she's down.
Yeah, she looks like a pretty badass Egyptian warrior, like
Yeah.
dick, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Kill you.
And the clown's turn is up.
You just see Malenko witness that ghoul coming for him, and Samara just like cut him in twain, and he just goes, "Whew, yeah, good job." And this guy is pretty unharmed still, so I think I might just move around here and toss a couple axes at him.
Go for it.
No, yeah. Use. Oh, I see what I'm doing now. Keep forgetting the front page has all the buttons for it. So I'll use my bonus action to aim, and then I go cha.
Well, that's going to hit.
And he's going for the head, so it's 7 damage. And he's like, "Yeah, huh? What? Punk? Want some more? Eat it!" And he is going to action surge. And then vicious mockery at him.
Okay, let's give him his damage. And he has to make a wisdom save. I'll just do it public. And he made that one.
Fuck! How? That's 2 in a row. And he's gonna go over here to the door and be like, "What? You want it? Come get it." And yeah, he's gonna call his mother a no good crypt keeper.
Hey, he's got to be smart enough to get your insult.
That's okay. That's damn it, Hogrim! Stop making sense. Shoot him already. And end of turn.
Just keep in mind that I do try and calculate half cover and 3/4 cover when you're throwing things and stuff at people. So like, if you're over here doing it, right? If you're over here, like he has the, your own character, your own ally is in the way, right? So you still hit him, but just keep that in mind for positioning when you're throwing stuff. You want to have a pretty clear shot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I moved from over here, because I would have had to toss over the shorty and the tolly. So I just moved over here, so I got a better view of him. So just side profile of Zamara, and then down here, just
something like this.
I see what you're saying, though. I'm on the same page.
Just keep that in mind from Discord, right? If you have a corner,
Yep.
if only one line is from one of the opposite corners is touching, they don't describe it as well as they do in, like, say, Starfinder and stuff, but I'm going roughly like that.
Okay, let me 1 second.
Yeah, just keep that in mind. From one of your corners to each corner of a square, if it's passing through, you know, the something that's
He would have
occupied. Yeah.
a quarter cover just because of that one side of Zamara. I totally see what you're saying now.
Yep.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Yep. You still hit him. It doesn't matter. I'm just
Yeah.
letting people know that, you know, I'm keeping that in the back of my
Yeah.
head.
You gave him a little bit more AC because she was right beside him. But
Yep.
cool.
All right.
Cool.
So let's see if we can bite and claw this person one more time. So 12 is going to miss on the bite, and the claw is a crit. So Zarama will take 9, which I applied, and if you can make a Constitution save, please, girl.
Remember, you have a bardic inspiration still because you only used your luck the last time.
Okay. Thank you. What kind of save?
Constitution, please.
Oh Lord, please use that D6 and make your pass.
Yeah, you're going to fail. Spend the D6, please. Unless you just want to fail.
Sure.
So that'd be
12.
12. Nah, you need a 13. So
Oh.
you are paralyzed.
And this is the point where we now have to deal with this the hard way.
Can I parry it?
It won't. You can do parry if you want, but that will just reduce the amount of damage you take. You still take damage, and you still have to make the save.
Yeah, as soon as you're scratched by him, you got to do the save. It doesn't matter how bad the scratch is.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't waste it on this.
No.
It's up to you.
Okay.
You've already used a couple of your thingies, right? So you don't want to knock them all
Yes.
off in one shot.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Yes is coming up soon. He might be able to help you out.
Holmgren, you're up.
Does that knock her down, or is she just standing there?
She's just standing there. She's just paralyzed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I was asking because one needed to know whether or not I needed to move.
Yep, I understand. All good.
Now
Fire
that
away.
he's little graph, eh? Yeah, that's so helpful.
18 hits.
13 hits.
That's going to hit.
Boom, baby.
Takes him out.
This is my boomstick.
And that's all of them in the room. After, I assume you're not going to try and go chasing after the other guy.
Chasing into unknown hallways seldom ends well.
Yeah, I think we should just bunker down, button these doors off, and go explore the last secret door.
Besides which, we still have to make Zarama not paralyzed.
Oh, yeah,
That'll
right.
just wear off, won't it?
Yeah.
It'll be a minute. Let us block the doors and she'll come too, right? You got this, Zarama. You're a tough girl, right? And he like looks you in the eyes that can't move and like waves and like gives you a thumbs up. Yeah, you got this good. You're doing great. And like walks away and starts buttoning up the other two doors.
So Zarama, make another con save just for funsies.
Yeah, as the clown is right there.
After like 6 seconds, you're fine.
So you're unparalyzed as the clown is waving all obnoxiously in your face. Yeah, you good? You got this? All right, cool. Yeah, all right.
So that's a probably. Do you guys want to heal anything before we call it a night? Because we're pretty close to 10:30.
Um, I'm actually pretty good. I only took. I'm only down by 10. What was that? 11.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of you are pretty good. I mean, I don't think you want to take a short rest because if it's up to you, but that'd be an hour. You can think about it. I think Malenko's the one who's hurting the most, right? He's listed as injured.
I'm all right. Like, yeah, that slap-a-doodle hurt me pretty good. It woke me the fuck up, that's for sure. But like, I know wuss. Call me a
Everyone's
wuss.
happy. See, no one died. They're ghouls. They're not too bad.
Yeah, I was just worried about the double attack by 5 different them at the same time. It's like I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Hey, just think, he could have been a cruel DM and had them all up on the walls and waited to reveal them until we walked into the room.
Yeah, that would have been cruel. Not necessarily realistic, but because they were munching on some of the bodies that were down here on the ground. So.
Oh, thank you, bodies. Sweet.
Well, that begs the question: where did those bodies come from?
And how fresh are they? He pokes it with his toe.
That could be all questions for next week.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'll have to re-explain myself whether we can make it next week. Oh, that's right. We might not be in next week. So, yeah, we'll probably skip. Yeah.